Hello, dear learners. Firstly, I welcome all of the learners to this online learning platform. In the last lecture, we have seen about the infrared spectroscopy. Some topic underlying the infrared spectroscopy, that is theory of IR radiation, range of IR radiation, requirement of IR radiation, and today we are going to learn the new topic, that is what different normal modes of vibrations of atoms in a polyatomic molecules. So let's see about the different normal modes of vibration of atoms in polyatomic molecules. So polyatomic molecules may exhibit more than one fundamental vibrational absorption band. What is meant by polyatomic molecules? The polyatomic molecule means the molecule contains more than two atom. Such type of molecule is known as a polyatomic molecules. Poly means many, atomic means what? Many atom joined together to form a molecule is known as a polyatomic molecule. So this polyatomic molecules, in which the different atoms are binded with a bonds or a force of attraction. That bonds vibrates at a different frequencies. So it exhibits more than one fundamental vibrational absorption bands depending upon their vibrational frequencies and types of vibrations. So number of these fundamental absorption bands are related to the normal modes of vibration of atoms in the molecule. These normal modes of vibration of atoms in a molecules are the vibrational degrees of freedom of atoms in a molecule. Means what? The number of fundamental absorption bands are depend upon the how many normal modes of vibration of atoms in molecule. So how the molecule vibrates after it interacts with the IR radiation. How many types of vibration molecule exhibits, depending upon that the will get the absorption band. So these normal modes of vibration of atoms in molecule are the vibrational degrees of freedom of atoms in a molecule. Means what? How many time how many types the molecule vibrates, or in which direction it moves. Means what? Degree of freedom means the movement of molecule, possibility of the movement of molecules, a probability of the what the possibility of movement of molecules in the space. So this is nothing but degree of freedom. Means what? Molecule, how molecules move in three direction or three Cartesian coordinates, then which can be determined as follows: the total number of degrees of freedom of motion of all the atoms in a molecule are equal to the sum of the coordinates necessary to locate all the atoms of a molecule in a space. So how molecules moves in a space is nothing but what? The degree of freedom. Then it requires the Cartesian coordinates, three Cartesian coordinates, and how the molecule is placed on the corresponding coordinates, that is what? X, Y, Z, necessary to describe its position related to the other atom in a molecule. So an isolated atom which is considered as a point mass has only translational degrees of freedom. It cannot have vibrational and rotational degrees of freedom. So only a point mass is what it has a translational. It is not what rotate or it does not vibrate the point mass, so it has a only translational motion. So it has only 1 degree of freedom, that is what the translational degree of freedom. So when the atom combine to form a molecule, no degree of freedom are lost. When the atom combines to form molecule, there is no change in the degree of freedom. Thus the total number of degrees of freedom in a molecule will be equal to 3n. What is 3n? That is what 3 Cartesian coordinate 3, and n is the number of atoms. So n is the number of atoms in a molecule. A molecule which is of finite dimensions is made up of rotational, vibrational, and translational degrees of freedom. So it is the combination of these 3 degrees of freedom. 3 that is what rotational, vibrational, translational degrees of freedom. So 3 are the possible movement, that is what the vibrations, rotation, vibration, and translation. So 3 into n is the what number of atoms. So therefore 3n degrees of freedom is equal to what? It is the combination of translational degree of freedom, rotational degree of freedom, as well as the vibrational. So therefore 3n degrees of freedom is equal to translational plus rotational plus vibrational degrees of freedom. Since only 3 coordinates are necessary to locate a molecule in a space, so a molecule has 3 translational degrees of freedom. So for the what locating molecule in a space, we required a 3 translational degree, that what 3 Cartesian coordinate x, y, z, 3 direction. So we have a 3 translational degrees of freedom associated with molecule. The rotational degree of freedom results from the rotation of a molecule about an axis through the center of gravity. Thus, for an nonlinear polyatomic molecule, there are 3 rotational degrees of freedom. So, what is rotation? Rotation is about what? It is the rotation about the center of gravity or center of the gravity. So, the nonlinear molecule, polyatomic molecule, possesses 3 rotational degrees of freedom because we rotate molecule 3 way. When we rotate a molecule by the 3 ways, that is what 3 degree of freedom. Then for a linear molecule there are only 2 degrees of freedom of rotation. Means what? It is not possible to rotate in 3 direction if the molecule is the what linear one, but it is possible if the molecule is non-linear. It is due to the fact that the rotation of such a molecule about its axis of linearity does not bring about the axis of any change in the position of atoms, while rotation about the other two axes changes the position of the atom. Means what? If you rotate this molecule, linear molecule, but what the in the linearity, if you rotate in the linear axis, there is no change in the position of atom, so it does not bring the change in position of the atom. So this one rotation is get cancelled in case of the linear molecule. Thus there will be only 2 degrees of freedom for a rotation of a linear molecule. At the same time, it will have 3 degrees of freedom for translational motion. But there is no change in the translational degree of freedom, but it is what? There is change in the rotational degree of freedom. One degree rotational degree of freedom about the linear axis is get cancelled due to no net change in the position of atoms in the molecule. So let us see, thus we will have the equation 3n is equal to, that is what, 3 plus 3 is plus vibrational degrees of freedom, that is what the 3 plus 3 vibrational degrees of freedom. So vibrational degrees of freedom is nothing but 6. So 3n is equal to what, 3 plus 3 plus vibrational degrees of freedom, then vibrational degrees of freedom is equal to 3n minus 6 for non-linear polyatomic molecules, because what, the 3 are rotational and 3 are translational degrees of freedom. Then 3n is equal to what, 3 plus 2 plus vibrational degrees of freedom in case of what, non-linear, linear molecules, because here one rotational degree of freedom is what, get cancelled. So vibrational degrees of freedom in case of linear molecule is equal to 3n minus 5. Then this 3n minus 6 for a non-linear polyatomic molecules and 3n minus 5 for the linear polyatomic molecule. The fundamental vibrational degrees of freedom are called as a normal modes of vibration of atoms in a polyatomic molecules. As I have already told that the whatever the normal what the fundamental vibrational bands arises from the vibrational normal modes of the vibration of the atoms in the polyatomic molecules. Then see that is, and 3n minus 5 for linear polyatomic molecules. Fundamental vibrational degrees of freedom are called as normal modes of vibration of the what atoms in a polyatomic molecules. For a molecule constituting an atoms, there are n minus 1 number of bands in the molecule. Means what? Whatever we are going to calculate the number of what the bands in the molecule, then it is equal to n minus 1. As there are n minus 1 bands are present, there can be n minus 1 stretching type of vibration and the remaining will be of bending type of vibration. So whatever the vibration, n minus 1 vibrations are what, the stretching type of vibration, and remaining are the what, bending type of vibration. Then thus 3n minus 6 minus n minus 1 is equal to 2n minus 5 for the non-linear molecule, that is what, the bending vibration, and 3n minus 5 minus n minus 1 is equal to 2n minus 4 for the linear molecule. Bending modes of vibration will be exhibit. So these theoretical number of fundamental vibrations modes are expected to give the same number of absorption bands in IR spectrum. But this is what seldom observed in the following cases. Actually what, if you want to calculate the number of stretching what bands, that is vibration, stretching vibration and band obtained from this, as well as what the bending vibrations and band obtained from this, use the formula, that is what, 3n minus 6 minus n minus 1 is equal to, that is what, the 2n minus 5 for the non-linear molecules for the what, calculating bending vibration, and if you want to calculate the stretching vibration, that is simple, n minus 1 is there. So if the linear molecule is there, simply for the calculation of that 2n minus 4 is the equation to calculate the types of bending vibration. So theoretically expectation is that the 2n minus 5 bending vibration must be present in the molecule, that is what polyatomic molecules, and 2n minus 4 bending vibration must exhibit by the polyatomic molecules. But this is what seldom observed in the following cases. So actually what uh, theoretical expectation is that the bending vibration, that is what 2n minus uh, 2n minus 5 and 2n minus 4 is the theoretical expectation, but actually we have not get such type of the vibration. So what happened, a fundamental vibration that fall outside the region under investigation, that is 2.5 to 15 micrometer, are not observed. So we will get the same number of vibration, but we are not able to detect this type of vibration because it falls in the range of what 2.5 to 15 micrometer. The fundamental vibration that are too weak are not observed. So these are what less energetic vibrations. So we are not able to what detect or determine this or detect or observe this type of the vibration. Two or more fundamental vibrations may have the same vibrational frequencies, which overlap to give a single absorption band and are called as degenerate vibrations. What second difficulty is that if two vibrations having the same energy, then they get overlaps, the same energy or same frequency, they get overlap and we get the degenerate vibration. So we are not able to observe such type of separate vibrations. Then certain vibrational bands do not appear due to the lack of required changes in the dipole moment in the molecule. So this is the what another one uh, what difficulty to observe the vibration, because some vibrations are what not observed, not appear due to the lack of required change in the dipole moment in the molecule. So uh, another difficulty is that there are many some additional bands called combination band, difference bands, and overtone bands. Hence, a large number of bands will be observed as compared to the theoretical number. What in some cases we will get the less bands, in some cases we will get the more band due to the overtone band, combination band, and difference band. If there are two fundamental bands at x and y, then the additional bands can be expected at 2x 2y, that is what overtone band, x plus y, x plus 2y, 2x plus y, combination band, x minus y, x minus 2y, and 2y minus x, that is what the difference band. These bands are usually 10 to 100 times less intense as compared to the fundamental band. So we are not able to what observe these bands. So these are the what difficulties in what the observing or what getting the different types of bands as what expected in the theoretical type. So actually start the different types of molecular vibration uh, present in the polyatomic molecules. How these polyatomic molecules what uh, what shows the different bands. So stretching vibration, first is what stretching vibration. A stretching vibration is a rhythmical movement along a bond axis such that the interatomic distances, that is what the bond length is increases or decreases. It is what classified as a symmetrical stretching and unsymmetrical stretching. What is the stretching vibration? See here what stretching vibrations, because the distance between two atoms, that is what bond length it changes It is what? Symmetrically or unsymmetrically. It is, see, this is the symmetrical vibration. This is the symmetrical vibration. What it indicates? The symmetrical vibration. So the symmetrical vibration shows the change in bond length. It is what? Get decreasing or what? In, increasing. That is what? Interatomic distance is what? Get changed due to the stretching vibrations. So there are what? Two types of stretching vibrations. The symmetrical stretching, when the stretching and compression occurs in a symmetrical fashion, we call it a symmetrical stretching. Means what? Each bond get compressed as well as stretched symmetrically. Then, as uh, I am what trying to show the stretching vibration here in the what, here in the polyatomic molecule. What? This bond gets stretched and compressed symmetrically. So this bond distance get increase or decrease simultaneously. So this type of vibrations are nothing but the stretching vibration. This is what the polyatomic molecule showing what the stretching vibration. Next, unsymmetrical stretching. When one bond is compressed while the other bond is stretched, such type of vibration is called as a symmetric stretching vibration. See here, what? One bond is get stretched and one bond is get compressed, or what? It is get decrease the bond length. Here what? The increase the bond length. So such type of vibration is what known as a asymmetrical stretching vibrations. So next one is a bending type of vibration, or it is known as a deformation or deforming vibrations. So a bending vibration consists of a change in bond angle between the bonds with a common atom or the movement of group. Here what? In the stretching vibration, the change in bond length takes place, but in bending vibration there is a change in the bond angle takes place. So how this bending vibration is classified is with the respect of the remaining remainder of the molecule without what? Movement of the atoms in the group. The bending vibrations are of four types. What is here? Only what? The center atom is stable. His center atom is stable, and another two atoms get washed, moved. So there is only change in the bond angle, not change in the bond length. What atoms are not get displaced or what change their position or the bond length in the bending vibration. Only what? Change in the bond angle takes place. So there are four types of bending vibration. First one is the rocking vibration. See how this molecules gets rocks. So here the structural unit swings back and forth in the plane of the molecule. This is what the movement of atoms in the plane of, in the plane only, that is what get back and forth swing movement as like a what? Pendulum. So this is only the change in the bond angle takes place, not the bond length. Scissoring type of vibration. As I know that scissor used for cutting, such type of two part of the scissor come closer and go back, such type of vibration, it is what reduces bond angle and what increases bond angle. Such type of vibrations is known as the scissoring vibration. See how this molecule changes bond angle with respect to one another molecule. So Here, the two atoms join to a central atom move towards and away from each other with the deformation of the or the valence angle in a plane bending. So it is known as a in plane bending. Two types of vibration, rocking and scissoring vibrations, are known as a in plane bending. Then next type of vibration, that is what the wagging vibration. So the structural unit swings back and forth out of the plane of the molecule. So such type of the vibration is known as the out of plane bending or out of plane deformation, because both the molecule come upward, that is what the back and forth movement, and get what downward out of plane, and uh, comes to the original position. So change in the bond, what the bond angle takes place. Plus, and here what plus minus indicates the motion from plane towards the rear, and indicates motion, that negative sign indicates the motion from the plane away from the rear. So this type of vibration observed in the wagging type of vibration. Next one is a twisting type of vibration. Here what the structural units rotates about the bond which join to what rest of the molecule could, or the out of plane bending. This is what is twisting. What get twist? The two atoms get twist and change in bond angle takes place. Such type of vibration is known as a twisting vibration. Twist means what? It is what the molecules units get rotate about the bond which join to the rest of the molecule. Means what, the one central atom is on rest but other two get twisted. So plus and minus indicates the what previously mentioned, that is what the near to the rearer and away from the rearer. So all of the vibrations shown in the above figure may be possible in a molecule containing more than two atoms. So we call this as a polyatomic molecule. So all the vibration as uh, we have discussed is possible in the polyatomic molecules only. In addition, interaction or coupling of the vibration can be occur if the vibration involve bonds to a single central atom. So if what expect what sorry expecting except these vibration, other another type of the vibrations are also possible. Such type of vibration, that is what additional coupling vibrations are possible if the single central atom is present. The result of the coupling is change in the characteristic of the vibrations involved, and hence the frequency of air radiation, the absorption. So coupling vibrations are different from this type of vibration, and we'll get the what, the extra band. So such type of normal modes of vibration present in a polyatomic molecule.